Download the BCSN Plus app today.
Well, the month of December has been very kind to the Toledo Walleyes. Welcome in Matt Melzak, the voice of the Fish. And Matt, Fish are yet to lose a game this month, or yet to not get a point from a game this month.
Yes, you are correct. They've had a great start to the month of December. I do remember we had a conversation right on the first day of December. And you said to me, let's get to the ledge, let's look down. What is happening? The Walleye, where have they gone? And I said, Mark, don't worry. They'll all be fine. And now they haven't lost a game in regulation since you brought up the cliff.
Exactly.
Now you brought up the cliff. The losses in Indiana, 2 straight. They lost to Indy. They lost 4. And now since that, they haven't lost. And a matter of fact, they look pretty darn good this weekend against Iowa. I get it. Iowa's struggling right now, especially roster-wise. And sometimes that's the way this league is. If you catch teams at the right time, it can be very helpful for you. And it's the perfect time to have a good weekend. Toledo did. Goaltending kept Iowa in it, I thought, both games. Otherwise, I think Toledo's scores could have been even higher.
Right. Walleye, a little bit of a slow start Friday night against Iowa. It took a Dennis Smirnoff goal late in the second period to get them on the board. And then Brandon Hawkins, all of a sudden, he is right back in this MVP consideration near the top on the goal scoring, leading the league in points. He had 2 goals in about 3 minutes Friday night in that third period that turned the game around. Yeah,
rumors of his demise are greatly exaggerated, right? I mean, the guy's top of the league now in scoring. And oh, by the way, he's tied for assists lead in the entire league. And he's closing in on the goal side, too. It's just, he's an outstanding hockey player. And you know what? Yes, I get it. He's a veteran now. He's been around a while. He's starting to get 30. He's 30 plus now. He's in that 30 category. But you know what? He's gotten smarter on the ice, too. And you can see the way he operates during a game. It's fun to watch him play, and he just finds those spots. And you know what? You give him an inch, and he can take a mile. He certainly did that Friday night when Toledo needed to have a shot there of energy for the goal side of things. He gave it to him, and they didn't need him on Saturday, but you know what? On Friday when they needed him, he came through.
And he's been energized by some of these younger kids, including Tanner Kelly, who now has 4 goals in his last 4 games for the Walleye.
Yeah, Tanner Kelly out of Michigan State, first-year player, and he one of those guys, we didn't see him in the postseason. I know we've talked a lot about Will Hillman and his development because of getting that playoff time. Nick Andrews getting that playoff time. They didn't have a lot of regular season games, but they got the push of the playoffs. Well, Tanner Kelly has not had that. But you see him, he's a hard-working kid. He gets in the right spots. He thinks the game so well, and you can see it there on the ice. He's being rewarded with power play time. He's on the PK. He's getting into all situations now. He's a really good-looking hockey player, and I think a guy that fans are going to enjoy watching here this year.
Hillebrand, a shorthanded goal, 9 shorthanded goals for the Walleye this season. The power play continues to click. It's easy to say special teams are good because the Walleye are good, but there's more to it than just the overall talent.
Yeah, there certainly is. And the shorthanded thing, they're now 1 shy of the single-season Toledo Walleye record for total shorthanded goals scored by a team. So I think they're going to get there and probably a little bit more. You never know. I mean, those things can dry up pretty quickly. But, yeah, number 1 power play unit. They're also number 1 when you look on the road. This year, it's kind of odd. Their road splits are very weird because they're number 1 on the power play on the road, but then their penalty kill going into the weekend was dead last. It proved a little bit over the weekend on the road, but, they still have a solid PK that is shown, and they've been really good at it at home, just that it's struggled a little bit on the road. But it's a team that just tells you as the numbers start to creep in and we get further along, get to 20 games plus now into the season, you can start to see, hey, this is the team. You can start to kind of feel out what a team's going to be like. And we're starting to see, again, this is going to be a good team.
And the Walleye back at home this weekend, taking on Iowa again. So 2 in Iowa last week, 2 against Iowa at the Bank Tank this weekend, Friday, Saturday. Of course, see both those games live right here on BCSN. Thanks, Matt.
All right, appreciate it, Mark.